Hey everyone, you still have a chance to win that Jeffy puppet. All you have to do is subscribe, leave a comment as to why, and one lucky winner will get it. Good luck, everybody. What's going on, Hood Nation? It's your DFX. We are doing another tier maker. This one's going to be SML characters. My favorite to least favorite characters. So this is pretty straightforward, everybody. Tiermaker.com. Someone already made a template, which saves me the hassle. And if honestly I don't remember some of these characters, I am not going to do them. So I will do my best. I feel like I remember most of them, but you never know. This person, whoever did it, thank you so much for your hard work. He is down here. They always show their Twitter. See right here, you can follow him at this, whatever. He's the one that made it. So with that being said, let's get started. Let's just start from left to right, everybody. Dr. Phil. For now, I might move them later, but for now, for sure, I'm going to start him off on a fresh A. I like his Dr. Phil, the voice Anthony does of him. Always made me laugh personally. Since Rosalina's not around anymore, he's not around anymore. Maybe they'll show back later. We never know. She's just busy in college. So, actually, you know, I like that because he always be calling him Dr. Phil. I think that's funny. Now this guy, I'm sorry, I don't really like him. I remember him, but he plays a very small role, and that's not his fault. He's just a smaller character, you know, kind of a throwaway character, and I don't really remember anything funny he's ever said that made me laugh. I'm sure someone could remind me, but just, you know, impulsively right now, rating them all, I'm gonna have to do it now. Oh, my boy, Black Yoshi, please, Mario. We're gonna have to put him in A. Yeah, I just feel like he's a great character, and he's definitely when he's used and everything. But I'm not gonna put him in the top character because he kind of has that. I don't know if it's the word cringe or annoying. It's just what he does to Mario and stuff. Some people might find all of it funny or whatever, but to me, it's kind of like, man, you like, ooh, you know what I mean? So it's like that. Bowser Jr. I'm actually gonna put him in A as well. That last episode rubbed me wrong with him when the shrunken episode. And just the way he treats Cody and Joseph, man, he's just kind of a brat, you know, overall. No, in fact, I'm gonna put him in C. Bowser. Bowser's gonna go in S. Granted, he is very mean to his son and everybody, but he just does it like he doesn't. I don't know, just his character in general. Like that's kind of what he's supposed to be, you know, and like he does it so well that it's more convincing than Junior to me is kind of more cringy, annoying. Bowser's just like he's Bowser, you know what I mean? Like there's a difference between the two. Like there's cringy meanness and then there's like straight up meanness of a character. Now we got Brooklyn guy. Now there's so many different Brooklyn outfits. Maybe the guy accidentally just loaded two of them up and he didn't want to redo it. So we're just gonna use only one Brooklyn and call it good. Now y'all know he is one of my favorite characters, so nothing will ever change of that. That's public knowledge. You guys here, you've been saying it a long time ago. He's such a diverse character. The voice of Pablo is just amazing. Like that's his natural voice too. I could literally like he should do a radio. He's got a radio voice. Like when you just listen to it, it's just very soothing. It's silky. It just gets across, and it just and I like just the humor of the level he talks and speaks it. He's a very talented. He's definitely very, you know, they're all talented, but to me, I would have to say Pablo is definitely up there too. So, all right, Bully Ted or Bullet Bully, whatever you want to call him. I'm gonna put him right here. All right, because he's just a jerk. He's good at what he does, so that's a good thing. So that actually means he's doing his job. He's just getting me to go like, ooh, like Jeffy, mess him up or anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it makes me feel like he's doing his job. This character, technically, he's like I said, he's kind of a throwaway character, but nothing. But this doesn't mean I hate him. I guess I could put him in the I don't even know category. So, oh god, the little bouncing bear. Okay, I'm just gonna put an I don't know. I remember the episode where they got that bear. That's just one-off episode. My boy Chef Pee-Pee. These two are pretty much up there neck and neck. I love Chef Pee-Pee, even though he catches the end of the stick, and he is so tormented in the world of SML. It is so, oh man, it bothers me to see him always get done wrong. But you know what? It's your guys' show, and I respect it. And I love when Chef PP shines. Like the whole Quit series, you guys, I don't think you guys ever finished that series, and I was really hoping for the next episode of that because I thought that to me was one of my favorite SML series of all time. Whenever you guys do spinoffs, Playtime and Chef PP Quits, those are my top two favorite series. I'm going off of just right impulsively. Cody, I like Cody. He's very intellectual and he's witty, and he's got the what I call the 1% humor, as in he'll crack jokes and only 1% of people will get them. And the voice of everything and how he's done, the stereotypically funny, he really does add to the show. Whenever Cody's around, you're gonna laugh. There's never been a moment when he wasn't around, but obviously he just gets like Junior just throws him through the freaking ringer, and it's not even just those moments. I don't really. It's just his natural subliminal messaging, and he's just very clever. Once again, that's Pablo. He's just very clever with how he gets those jokes across and everything. Man, he just made it in our latest episode. The nanny in the sky. Oh, sorry, I hope I didn't spoil it for anybody. But for now, I'm just gonna throw him in A. Because he's so evil. I'm gonna put him in S actually because he doesn't show up as much, but when he does, he really does leave a mark, in his little bit of time when he shows up. And I understand why they don't use him a lot because he's a character that would get old really quick. But when you use him, he does really good job, like he fits the role of whatever he's doing, and it's obviously any type of evil episode, whatever. I'm gonna put him back down to A actually, just because he doesn't get used as much. But I understand why. You know what I mean? It's like you use him too much, he probably would sink down to like, okay, this is kind of old. Pickle? I don't even know. I don't even remember the Pickle, honestly. Oh, Doofy the Dragon. Hi, kid. I'm not gonna lie, like. I'm assuming they stopped using him because people, especially soccer moms, when they were all on like the anti-SML train, they probably were complaining about Doofy because he would do some. You guys know what I'm talking about. Those that know Doofy, I don't even want to say it in case the machine listens or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to like get in trouble for saying or quoting some of the stuff that he does. But as far as a character goes, I'm gonna put him in A at least. I think he's actually I'm gonna put him in S because every time I hear him, I laugh. I can't help it. Like at least for me, it makes me laugh, and it is what it is. The Goomba. To be honest, I don't even remember the Goomba. I'm gonna put him right there. I know I've seen him, but I just don't remember him. Phoebe, Jeffy's sister. R.I.P. That was pretty sad. I'm gonna put her in A. For what little time we did get to know her, and we finally got to figure out the whole story. All she was, was just an innocent child in this bad situation. I mean, both the kids are obviously product of drug abuse and alcohol, and the mother. So I don't know. This monster. Was this the monster that was telling Jeffy to go after his parents and everything? If so, I'm gonna say it this way: it's been a while. It's like, I remember actually maybe it was a blue monster. I don't remember. I'm gonna say it this way. Actually, I think the monster was blue. Never mind. So I don't remember this one. Now, if they had Jeffy's his pet monster that came alive that one episode, that would have got an S. It'd been hilarious. I'm surprised he didn't put a Ken doll on here, did he? Oh, he did. Oh, Mr. Cheeseburger Man. I'll probably rate him in a C. Whenever he shows up, he kind of does his thing, whatever. But he's not really. He's kind of funny, whatever. But he's just kind of, he's just kind of in the middle. I don't remember this character. Is that Mario's dad? Maybe. I think it is. I'm just gonna put him in C as well because he's just. I don't remember. I don't even remember a single. You know what I mean? When you don't remember a single line or anything, maybe you should kind of maybe go to the I don't know. Jackie Chu. He's definitely an S tier character, no doubt about it. I love that they found a good role for him as a teacher, and he can stay with that. And of course, any other random Asian restaurant videos they have later, somehow, some way. But I think it's perfect. I love how he teaches the class. And I actually, the reason, maybe I'm biased, I actually had a Asian teacher in college, and very thick accent, and I barely passed algebra with a D minus because I couldn't learn anything because I could barely understand her. And it doesn't make her a bad person, but it was just looking back at it, I passed. Obviously, that was the only reason why my GPA was a 3.49. I missed the dean's list, which is like 3.5. I lost it by literally this much because I got a D minus. All the rest of my classes, I pretty much got A's, and one other class I got a B plus. So the B plus and that D minus nerfed my GPA to a 3.49, which is still damn good for college, but still, it just. But at the same, looking back, it was funny and in a sense, and she only they fired her right away because unfortunately it's like everyone pretty much failed that class or got a low grade. It was like the lowest algebra grade they've ever had throughout the whole school of their existence. So I digress. This is Baby Jackie Chu. I don't even know who that is. Jacques Pierre. That would be Jeffy's dad. I'm just gonna put him in the middle because he didn't do anything for me to not like him to be an F, but he didn't do anything to make me acknowledge him. In fact, I don't even remember one line or anything because obviously he's Rip, you know. I do remember what he was aiming at. Like he would do stupid paintings that I would just be like, oh my god, here we go with that. It's art crap, and you all can have your own opinions about that. But so maybe perhaps I'll use that to judge him. And obviously, based on the character, he has to be whatever. I'm actually probably going to put him in the D category. I'll drop him down. I don't remember this black dude. All I remember is the episode of him eating chicken. Talk about black friend. So I really have no other opinion of him than that. What the hell is that? Oh, that's that crazy Jeffy episode. I'm going to put him in I don't know either. Ah, Jeffy. Jeffy as a character, I guess compared to Junior, it's kind of hard to say. Jeffy is still dumb, but he's not trolling dumb anymore, cringy dumb. Versus like now, Junior, and I know this sounds weird. I've always liked Junior better than Jeffy, but Jeffy has gotten a lot better than Junior. At least, like I said, that one last episode of Junior was so cringy with Shrunken, whatever it was called, that I'm actually gonna have to say I'm liking Jeffy more than Junior now. And I never thought I would say that. You guys who watch my old videos, I was just like, I really don't like. He was just bothering the hell out of me. He did his job because Well, then again, some kids, he was a love-hate character, and now he's just got so much better at this. Okay, sorry everybody. I don't have to take that call. Who is this? This person's head's cut off. I'm just gonna put him right there. This is Joseph. Unfortunately, who made this? Unfortunately, didn't align the pictures just right and kind of got him nerfed. I'm gonna put him up here. I'm gonna put him probably like right there. I do like Joseph for what he is, and the good news is obviously we know is he didn't whack his ma, right? But to me, he's an A-class character. He's kind of very. However, unfortunately, I like him, but as a character itself, he's very bland. He doesn't really add much to it. He's always the butt end of a joke. He's always just runs away when he's a very cliche or just basic character, So it's not that. I would say Junior is definitely more unique than him. But like I said, this is a mixture between how the character is made and how the character also acts in my head, like treating wise. So that's probably why, like I said, I put Junior and Jeffy lower than Joseph. But actually, you know what? No. I'll probably just put him in C. And I do like Joseph, but it's kind of hard. How am I going to rate this? I do like the character, but he's so bland. Like he doesn't got anything really funny to say. He's very cheesy. I'll just put him in B behind the three of them. Cody's mom. Probably a C. Once again, butt of the jokes. When she does have her little moments to shine, she kind of adds a little bit of somewhat humor, but very basic, very basic. Ken. I can't really rate. I mean, he's just gonna go in the I don't know category. I'm not gonna say I hate him or I like him. He's not even. He's a doll, dude. You know what I mean? Ah, the dolphin, the shark. Definitely gonna go up in the S class. Every time he shows up, funny. He's got something to say. Really makes an impact. You know, he's not. So it's like these are the small characters that don't add much, but when they do, they do. You know, and some of these do too. But to me, I like the lone shark. Mama Luigi, I'm assuming. With that being said, he kind of fell off, you know, with everything, and I'm not. I've been watching since Bowser Jr.'s Macaroni and Cheese, so I'm not like old school Mama Luigi. I do remember the episodes because I watched them with my nephew. He's the one that got me obviously into SML. He doesn't even watch it anymore, and I still do, which is interesting, but it is what it is. And when I saw it, it's like okay, it's cool, whatever. But it was just to me more like little kids beating dolls up and throwing them in microwaves and doing stupid random like it wasn't there was no plot, there was no nothing. He was just whatever. Unless you go to like the stupid adventures, then that's a whole different you know, because that was before SML was like SML now, you know. Bowser Jr.'s or Bowser's mom for this matter. Oh, I'm gonna take my dentures out. She's a nasty girl. I'll put her above these ones. The little moment she does show up, and even when Chef Pee Pee tried to collect the debt on her, she definitely made a chuckler too. Like it was so bad. Ah, Goodman. He's definitely going up there. I just like Goodman. I mean, is he cliche too? Yes, but at the same time, the writer, or at least what's his name, Logan's brother, Lance, he never fails unless you know, obviously a lot of them I'm sure write different lines sometimes for their characters, say hey maybe you should say this, you know what I mean, they help each other, it's teamwork. But he has some of the best lines and stuff that what he says, and like it is just out there. Like some of the funniest stuff he said, like when he pissed out the diamond thing or whatever it was called, it was you know, like a rock or whatever they call it when you pass a kidney stone. And he asked about his wiener, and he's like, "Mud looks like an exploded hot dog." Like stuff like that. Like when you start, and then all these times, you see this, Mario? This is your aim, and I'll come back, and I'm he's like, damn right. And even with the Chef Pee Pee quits when he's a debt collector, it was just the stuff. You're talking about his nuggets are the size of watermelons or Tic Tacs, and just to me, in fact, you know what? I'm like I said, I'm not gonna sit there and get into like the left or right S tier too much. Maybe at the end, but for now I'm gonna leave him right there. You know, I remember this character, but I don't. So I'm just gonna put him in I don't know. Mario. I like Mario. Unfortunately, he gets tortured a lot. So, and you know what I mean? He's always wanting to do the right thing, but he's just totally just the butt of the jokes. Some of the stuff he says, when he actually gets a chance to shine, I really miss him and Rosalina together because there was a lot of kinky Mario that like because he would like try to like lay the moves on her and try to be all smooth, and he would try to duck Jeffy out of the way to get alone time, and that's when you got to kind of see the I don't want to call him kinky Mario, but like that to me was a different personality that you just don't see anymore because his relationship, you don't see that side of Mario anymore. I really miss that as a character. I would put him in S for that, but since he doesn't have it anymore, he's just kind of gonna have to chill. In fact, I'm probably gonna put him down in C. He's just kind of an average character now. He's just there, always screaming at everybody else, doing everything wrong. So, oh, Jeffy's mom. Forget that. I don't even want to talk about her. Nasty. Oh, is that Patrick? Kid's all hyperactive, like wah! He actually does make me laugh a little bit, so I'm gonna have to throw him in B. I think with the little moments he does show up, it's just the poor kid. He needs to chill out. Oh, Peach. I don't even remember her character anymore, so I almost should just put her in I don't know. I don't know. Baby Goodman. I'm gonna put him up there too, in S. This is the personality of his dad, you know, and just once again the writing and everything. As long as he does still keep saying, "I'll just buy everything with money," they're getting a little bit more. You know, he's getting more creative. I saw that. You know, obviously from the first introduction of him to now with the house party or playtime, they did a good job. They made sure, like, I got a prenup. I got like, you know, he's smart. Like you tell his dad rubs off on him, probably like 100%. You know, so I think it's well done. And Rosalina stars Mario. When she was around, obviously she was an okay character. Um, didn't really add much to it, other than she would always break Mario's balls while Mario's trying to, they deserve each other in the C category. I'll just leave it at that. I don't really know much to say anymore. She showed up one time for an episode, like, oh, I've been gone for a half year because I was waiting in line for Chinese food. I don't remember what the excuse was. It was something like that. And then the girl went back to college again, so they're like, okay, just forget it. We're just gonna, So at this point, I'm just gonna leave her and see, Almost looks like one of the Jeffies inside. Yeah, the Jeffy brains. We'll leave that. What was his name? Not Bozo the clown, or God, what was he? 8-Ball or Cue Ball, or God, I forgot his name. Someone's gonna tell me in the comments below, and I apologize. So yeah. Anyways, the little times he did came out and everything, I thought he was pretty funny and stuff he said. Smelly dude and everything. And the stuff, yeah, this dude, Shrek, donkey. He's going in S tier. I loved that character from like the beginning, especially when there's cheesecake episodes, and then as raunchy as he is and nasty too. I really like when they don't overkill the raunchiness of him, but give him a good solid role. Like when he had to babysit Jeffy, I think, and Junior. I think he locked him in the bathroom as punishment after he took a dump or something like that. To me was hilarious. Like little stuff like that, just getting more creative with him. And just as a character, I like him. And oh, Toadette. I'll just put her in E. She's never had anything funny, and she's just a very throwaway, annoying character. I said I don't hate her, which is F, kind of really, but it's just like, I thought Toad was always was brilliant character. Unfortunately, he doesn't really get used as much. But when he does pop. He drops beats, he drops raps. Him and Jeffy had a little beef going on, and I really enjoyed that. And I miss some of that. He was in the last episode as a cop again. For every time they play playtime, he seems to be just the cop pulling over Junior. So I'll put him right there, slightly above Jeffy and Junior. Tony the Tiger. I know a lot of people like Tony. Me personally, I just never felt it. I know a lot of people I might get some backlash for this, which is fine, but I just don't see him. Actually, I'll put him in D because E to me is kind of like a throwaway, and F's just like I hate them. I'm not saying when I mean throwaway, I don't mean like get rid of them forever. I just mean like they only serve a purpose for a little bit, and then whatever happens. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. So then don't take it the wrong way. And there's a chicken. I don't know that one. Oh, Tyrone, whatever his name is, dude's dad. Hey baby, pay the bill. I slipped, trip, fell on him. Okay, so this is obviously Cody's dad, his black Jewish dad for that matter. I'm gonna have to put him. I don't know. Every time he shows up, I think he's hilarious. So I'm gonna have to throw him in S class, despite even if. I mean, he does. He obviously is not a good father figure or anything like that, but he still makes me laugh, and I don't hate him on that level. Like Waluigi, Wario, I don't even remember them ever in an episode of SML. Not saying they didn't, but as far as I've been watching it, I don't even remember them anyway. And then Woody, Shrimpo Woody. I can see why they don't use him as much. As much as I know people want him to come back, he's such a bland character. The only thing he has is hunting shrimp and other things, and that kind of gets old after a while. I just don't know what else they're really gonna hunt with him anymore. Like I can see why they kind of phased him out, honestly. And when he does show up, it's definitely well thought, like planned. Like, yeah, you gotta throw him in every now and then, I think that's awesome. But with that being said, I'm just gonna put him as a C character, to be honest. So there you guys. Now I'm gonna go through and see if my mind gets changed, and I'll rearrange some things right now. Oh please, Nidge, put me in S tier, please. Man. I decided to move Mario up to a B, I think. I think he kind of deserves at least a little bit more credit than I gave him for before. He does have to put up with everybody and stuff, but like I said, it also has to do with me liking the character and just how well like everything's gonna go there. And like, you know, I do like his stability, you know, because he's responsible. So you got kind of gotta give him credit for that. And I'm actually gonna drop her down here to D. I'm gonna demote her just because, like I said, she's kind of she's just Mario's girlfriend, you know, and she's technically Jeffy's mom too, but just she hasn't been around obviously now, and just the whole the lines. I can't even remember one funny thing she said this whole time. Like I'm literally trying. I'm not even trying to bash it, but you know what I mean. Like at least some quotes. Like everybody else, I at least can remember one or two quotes minimally. It's a lot more with others, but you know. So yeah, maybe stars. That's about it. You know. Anyways, that's going to be my tier list. Like I said, everybody, sorry about these bottom ones. I don't remember, or I decided, it's not worth it. You know, some of these characters to rate them. I hope you guys did like this tier list. If you guys did enjoy videos like this, let me know. I could make some more tier lists. Maybe even do a tier list rating episode list of SML for 2019. You know, like first half of the year, second half, something like that. If you guys want to join Hood Nation or anything, a chance to do so. It's gonna be like probably like right above me over here. Or of course, you know, we got some playlists and all that stuff over there to get your feet wet. If I ain't a cup of tea, I'll go find it's out there. Believe it. This is Nidge from DFX. I'm out.